again another video, and today I'm going to be sharing my go-to brown girl makeup look, my go-to makeup look. So we have a lot of new products which I wanted to just share it with you guys. So we have a lot of new brow products, we have a lot of new foundations, we have the new concealer range which I got from Nykaa. Then we have a lot of new products. I feel a lot of new products from Nykaa actually, which I wanted to share it with you guys, and a lot of new products which I haven't actually used in a tutorial before, so I wanted to give my hands on them. And yeah, so I wanted to share how the product works for me, and this is my go-to glam everyday makeup look. This is my everyday brown girl makeup look, and I feel this color is so beautiful. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, firstly subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And yes, so until further ado, let's get on to the video. So I have already primed and prepped my skin, and if you see any glitter particles or something like that on my face, please either tell me I'm a queen or just ignore it. You can firstly have this Nykaa Skin Genius Conceal and Correct palette. This is what I recently received, and this is in the shade medium 02. And I think this palette is something which would work beautifully on all skin tones. I think from light to dark, I think this would work beautifully. Either you buy this palette and you are good with everything. So fair complexion people can use it, and both the dark complexion people. So it basically depends on your own personal preferences. So this right here, so now I'm just gonna apply this a little bit. I don't want to cake up my face because since we are doing for the natural look, I think this would work. The foundation I'm using is the Sugar Cosmetics Ace of Face foundation stick. This is in the shade 65 Espresso. This is what it looks like. This is perfect for my skin tone. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna draw some lines. This has a brush. I didn't know that. I use my all-time favorite Kabuki brush. I feel the brush works really beautiful with this foundation. It helps to blend in really good. You see, you don't see any strokes or anything of that sort, so which is really good with brushes because this is really soft bristle brush. I bought. If you really want to conceal a little bit, I'm just going to conceal very little. So I'm using this Trash Sugars concealer in the shade waterproof. Magic Wand waterproof concealer in 45 Conpana. Just a little bit, like not a lot, like just a little bit. I'm again going to take my brush and I'm just going to start blending it out. And this is, you see, like it just took 2 seconds for me to blend. I'm going to use this banana powder by Sugar, and this is what it looks like. It comes with a sponge like that, but I like to use my brush for it so that I can just get. So I'm just going to swirl my brush into it, tap off any excess if I have, and just run it all over. That's all. I don't want to set anything of that sort because it will. The banana powder is something which mattifies instantly, so you don't have to put a lot of efforts. Or because I'm just gonna go on with my powder contour because I feel powder contour is much more easier than the stick contour. That's again a personal preference. So for me, I think, and I like to go, in the depth of my, and also on my jawline. I naturally have a good jawline, so that does not even make a lot of sense. My blush, I'm going to use this stick blush by Shampoo, and this is the Rosa Matte blush stick in the shade. I like cream blushes. I like to apply cream blush. So I'm just going to take a denser brush like this, an angled one of course, and I'm just going to I think when you have a cream blush, what it actually does is, it just gives you that flush look, but that's from within sort of a look, So I feel that works beautiful. Okay, for my highlighter, I am using this Nykaa's Glow Gold Shimmer Bricks in the shade Shimmer Rays. So the new trick which I've actually learned is when you have a brush, what you do is you just swipe it like that. So what it does is that it does not deposit the color directly, especially the shimmer colors. It just helps you to create that gradient effect. Otherwise, I would have done that. That's like super blending, and for everyday, not a good option. So I think just same I'm doing with this. So when you are doing this, since this has a very thin bridge, what it does is if you go like this and this, it becomes quite harsh. You can also do sort of like this, so it actually thins up your nose. When you're highlighting, it's just covering up a little bit of an area which you actually need to highlight. Also, I have some new I have this new brow products from Nykaa which I wanted to use. So I have the oh my brow and wow my brow, so I'm gonna use these two today. So this is a powder shades, you can just mix and match and see which one you like, and it also comes with a spoolie and a brush. So for this, I'm gonna mix these two colors. I like mixing these two colors since I have a darker complexion, and I would just go in sort of a portion. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna use the Oh My Brow gel, and this is the eyebrow mascara. This is in the shade Serious Black, I think. Yeah, Serious Brown. So this is in the shade Serious Brown. I think this would work beautifully for people who have really thick brows, or people who have really some serious issues with their brows. So I have the Flawless 3 Resurrection palette, and this you can get it from Hawk Makeup or from Makeup Revolution's palettes are gorgeous. I think this is the all-time go-to palettes that I reach out for the most. You can never go wrong with. So you have a lot of colors to choose from. So the first thing which I'm gonna do, so this is the color which I'm using. I'm just gonna apply it in the crease. This gives a really nice transition to the eyes first. Yeah. So once I'm done with that, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move on with these two colors right here, and a really nice burnt red sort of color, and I'm just gonna apply it on the crease and also on my lids, because I feel this gives you that extra effort look, but then of course you haven't put a lot of efforts, if you can see. And because whenever I've done this sort of eye, everybody has asked me what are you wearing? Glamour eye pencil, and this is what it looks like. This is in the shade Bronze Beam. Why am I showing me this? I can show you that. So this is in the shade Brown Beam. Just create a little bit of a wing, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a brush and I'm just going to start to smudge this out. I feel for an everyday thing this would look so beautiful, and plus you have a little bit of a wing going on, so you don't have to go all over again with the wing. So brow bone highlight, I'm just going to take this palette right here. I'm just going to take these two colors, mix it together and bring my brow. This is a really nice subtle one. I'm also going in the inner corners of my eyes because that just makes your eyes pop and it gives you a really nice definition. For my mascara, I'm using this Rimmel London Wanderlust Volume Mascara, and this is my current favorite mascara. I love this mascara. I feel like so also I'm gonna apply it on my lower lash line. So you can leave it like that if you want it, but of course I like to go extra mile, and you know me, so I'm going to apply my lashes, of course. The two lashes which I have is this by Nykaa. So we have one is in the shade OOTD Length Max Length Defines. This is like a neutral kind of a one, and then we have is this which is in the shade Turn Up the Drama. I think what I would go for is something like this for an everyday, and this retails. Okay, so for my lipsticks I have two different choices which looks very similar. I feel that these can be same, similar, but then of course different ranges, of course. So one is the Sugar's New Matte Cell Lip Crayon in the shade 26 Vienna Rocher, and then the other one is this Nykaa's Ultimate, the matte lipstick in the shade Color Essence lip liner in the shade brown. Otherwise, apart from this, all of the other colors look so bad. So if you haven't checked out this video of the whole range of Sugar's new matte as lip crayon, then make sure you check it out. I'll have it in the description box so you guys can go and check it out. So yeah, so that's it for my everyday makeup look for brown skin tones, and I hope you guys enjoyed this look. This is such a nice settled look, and I feel like this complements the brown skin tones so beautiful. And this looks more of like an autumn kind of a vibe, but of course, like, you know, we are moving towards it, so why not prep it beforehand? So yeah, this is my go-to brown girl makeup look. And yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Do let me know in the comments telling me how you like this video. If you have any suggestions or recommendations, feel free to write on any of my social media platforms. I will be more than happy to help. If you have anything to ask, you can ask me on any of my social media platforms. I'll link it in the description box below. And yeah, so and if you guys can subscribe it, I'll be more than happy to do. Thank you. And give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And yeah, so I will see you guys in my next video. Until then, stay blue, stay confident, keep missing me, keep loving me, and I will see you guys later.